Szavass ki.
Majd az lesz időd, akkor majd nézd vissza az üzemeteket. Jaj. Statusszal beszélgettem közben. Nagyon szart helyzetben vannak szegények, jaj. Nem irítlem őt. Ja, köszönjem a voljat.
Sém ruhába, de simogattak.
Én annyit nevettem azt a Prociékon most, hogy a fordva alvittetek most.
A Joe-kékon, a Pampalénikon.
A Joe is nagyon jó, nyomja a poénapot. Jó, milyen nap van?
Kolbász! Mi a Isten faszom van veled? Mi a fasz? Köszönöm szépen a raidot. Milyen estét? Mi már este van? Este van! A kolbászok nyugalomban! Mi van veled, kolbász? Most is el fogsz tűnni, mint a Comfort? Nézd, mi van nekem!
Nagyon jó!
Kolbász! Kolbász!
Egyél te is kolbász,
Kösz kolbász.
Ó, itt vagy a kocsikike. Mit fogsz szedni, kolbász? Mit teszünk? Azt a virsli, azaz, tegyél hozzá a ketchupot. Az úgy az igazi.
Na mondjál, jó kolbászt tennék.
Itt meg izé van, rakott krumpli. Amit nem szeretik.
Van ilyen nem is kolbász. Le volt árazva.
Ő is pont azt itta a stream közben. Ugyanezt.
Sima monster van leárazva. A kék. Ez a kék színű. Meg a puncsost ittem, úgyhogy mára ezt vettem, hónapra meg a kéket. Van virslim is, sajtos virsli. Most belement a másik fele is. Na mindegy.
Nyugodtan neki nem tudtak fogni.
Obász, te mit toltál?
Ezért játszok Apex Legends.
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Elnyiket se szeretem.
Plumber looked like a good way to get rich quick.
Nagyon benéztem, hogy valaki a Dumon.
As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits and put a generous price on his head.
Hangos a játék egy picit.
Plumber rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape, and that's where I thought I'd find him.
Nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you be nervous? No one has the cojones to come after us. As long as you don't light up a cigar, we're fine.
Besides, George is up there on the rocks with that rifle of his. Nothing gets past him.
My late father pointed out to me more than once. God made men. Samuel Colt made him equal.
Na, mit mondott a doki? Mi a helyzet?
A jövő héten mehetek dolgozni.
Na, zsír. Akkor segített az a krém, hogy gyorsan gyógyul a albi.
Persze, már csak kicsit fáj. Szóval szerintem még hétvégén kenelgetem. Még kedd reggel is be fogom kenni.
De azért holnap nem kell rohadni.
Mi?
Azért holnap nem kell rohadni.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches. There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments.
Oh, banyák.
Like those that ran with Plumber. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Charlie Crow, the blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's sons. Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Stealing and thieving and murdering their neighbors. Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam. Dangerous, desperate individuals.
Fászomat!
If Daddy had lived to see Alfred Nobel's explosive invention, my guess is he would have told Samuel Colt to kiss his ass. Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach.
Do you know who we are?
I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. They must have thought I was touched. Or had some kind of death wish, seeing as there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere. One stray bullet, one stray spark, and I'd be blown to hell and gone. Did I have any second thoughts about what I was doing? No.
You can't beat the innocents.
I thought I was some kind of hero. I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny. But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense.
Nice.
It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
Ai, no, solocatot già.
You can ride, but you can't. You're dead.
Besides,
Fászom!
once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it. Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell. A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
Valószínű, hogy erre kell jönni. Aha.
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked. I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come.
Take that asshole!
With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, the body has to know what he's shooting at. One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube. I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane.
Woohoo!
It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it. Instead, I spotted a ladder, a way into the mine from the opposite side. It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding
Eddig
scared
tetszik,
the
de mindig meg van
shit.
változtatva amúgy, hogy így nem így
Climbing
történt
down
úgy.
that ladder required
Rohadt
some
jó.
caution. Because even though I had a younger man's reflexes,
Várj, itt
I
ugranom kell?
needed to make a leap of faith.
Igen.
Which ain't easy when you're suspended between heaven and hell. I was
Tudjátok?
determined not to give up,
Ez
however.
meg...
That Sheriff
Yo.
Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged.
Azért mondom,
That
hogy ki fog
10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find
Vízben
old
azért nem
Bob.
folytattak olyan asszúkot.
And I had made it my mission to settle that
Aztán mondom,
score
már
come hell
megvárta
or high
végig.
water.
Ja.
But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder. I picked the more convenient and more dangerous route.
Bazd meg! Woohoo! Ez a beszél!
Boom, headshot.
Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved better.
Nevada City? I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
Szerint törvénykívüli csaló. Ja. Jött át a kolbásznak is. Te nagy kolbász.
Macskánk?
Mi?
Macskánk?
Alszik. Mi a cicó? Jó, alszik ott. Ki
A
van dőlve?
cikónak szabad kolbitatni?
Hát ha megeszi.
Csak azt hiszem, hogy csípősöt nem szabad neki adni.
Ja. Hát ez pont csípős.
Csak akkor így kapni.
Ezt nem szeretik a macskák a csípős dolgokat. Ja. Most még kolbász. Alszik. Na, gyűjtjük le ezt a boszt. Na, mondom.
They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up! This day is just getting worse and worse for you.
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was gonna take some doing.
Bazd meg, mi a fasz? Igen. Rohadjál!
Egészség. Egészség.
Köszönöm.
You can run, but you can't hide forever! I'm going all medieval on your ass! Guess you've had enough! You can shoot! But can you aim? What do you think you're doing? They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up! Nobody for you today! Show yourself! You ain't taking me!
Az ő?
So that's how
ASUS.
Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold. And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
Várjál már, lejtjelt a görgő. Folytatás.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself. Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself. I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was so different.
Már ilyennel kezdődik. Jó van. Szia, Szatucsi asszony!
Hello.
Na. Semmi különös, csak megadtam maradékot. Még. Semmi újdonság, olvosnál voltam. Postnál meg boltba. Aludjál, Gizi. Redmi úrság, Szatucsi asszony. Szandinak vettem pár dolgot húsvétre.
Mit vettél nekem?
Pár dolgot húsvétre.
Húsvétre pár dolgot. Na ez már nagyon izgalmasan hangzik.
És én mit kapok? Semmit.
Kap.
Kapok.
Igen. Hát édességet.
Te is azt kapsz.
Akkor meg ennyi. Ha megolcsol, akkor
Jaj, Szatucsi asszony.
kapsz nyuszit.
És Szatucsi azt mondja, érted? Kóbász! Az istenit nem megy már el. Majd megettem a kóbászt is. Valami perverzet legalább. Ah, persze. Nem mész, még maradsz. Még egy órát.
Nézd meg, kolbász, Isten. Szerelmet van neked még velét.
Olyan nincs, hogy esélytelen. Még direkt kolbászt tettem a streamben is. Hát ilyet. Nem, ilyen nincs. Nincs és kész. Ez mind a kolbász. Hát biztos lesz valami. Jó, másik irányba. Hát ilyet. Hát ilyet kolbász.
Szégyel magad.
Most melyik irányba forduljak? Jobbra, balra? És mi van?
I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley. God damn him! Watch where you're shooting.
Jó, legyél te is kolbász.
Jó kolbászkodás, hello.
Ciao, ciao. Menjetek már onnét a... Picsába már! Gyerünk! Hát hányat kell beléd lőni? Jó, hogy rohadnátok meg akkor.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe.
Eljövök én ide hátulra. Jó, már engem nem kell komolyan venni. Nem vettelek komolyan. Lesz itt izgalom.
It was cold in a witch's tip
Nice.
bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres.
Hoppá, te kicsikét meghaltak. Mondom, tovább kell menni arra. Keresd meg a 30. Ide kell bemenni.
To the very same saloon we're sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and... Wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer.
Most visszajöttünk.
By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. Fathers and husbands, brothers and sons, men with families who cared about them. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
Shit, it's cold out here.
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew, as most of them were wanted as well. I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friends. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcomed presence.
Jó. Gyerünk!
That's right. Run! Stop that sumbitch! Let the boys know we got another law dog. I wondered if Bob was among them. And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better. Before I could test my mettle against Harden, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers.
Ez rip. Na majd most. D. S. Nice.
Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story. Watch where you're shooting.
Woohoo! Boom! Ha
I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
És szülinapját ünnepelték, benne van közi játék.
Crazy bastard. Shot at him. I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon. Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me.
Banyák! Hátra kellett volna gyorsan mennem. Fedezékbe.
You can run and hide forever.
Huhú! Na elfolyt a bor is. A jó bor! Basszátok
I
meg!
felt a certain hostility.
Gyerünk!
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
Ja, visszatérünk, amikor megjött. 15 évesen ölt először. Megölt egy ember korkolás miatt, És további 40-et lélegzetvételért.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him. No, wait! He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
Banyek, hát már jobb klikket, a bal klikket kellett volna nyomnom. De hát mennyit kell kitérnem? Akkor mikor tudok célozni? Most a vakvilágba kell lövöldöznöm? Vagy itt most mi van? Elő se húzta a fegyvert. Hát kivédtem. Csak kezd, hogy kell?
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
Nem van, meg se szólalsz.
That man was faster than greased lightning, but being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless offender took his life. Shot him in the back in a saloon, just like this one. Anybody up for another beer?
Akkor nem öltem meg. De most hát tudtam célozni.
Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, did you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
Szürke farkas.
Yes, I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation.
És veled mi újság, Szatocsi asszony?
A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven.
Jó, régen a messzi hegyen.
Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger,
as
there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death. Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move. He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him. They saw me before I saw them. Crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting has started, there was no backing down.
Beragadtam!
Hogy tudtál volna beragadni?
De hol lőnek? Hát nem látok lószart se. Hát el akarok bújni.
They saw me before I saw them.
Sőt, tudod mit? A fasz! Ki volt ez az indián? Hát úgy szétlőtt. Szétlőtt, úgy megkaszabolt.
They saw me before I saw them.
Ezek erősek.
Főleg a késesek. Jó, már nem jönnek. Ja, új szint. Puskával is nézzünk valamit.
Rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas, and that's why they had retreated there.
Helyes is. Bazd meg.
I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of those.
Oké, merre? Oké. Ó, ezek kettőt rám kaszabolnak, ez végem. Merre? Ez a legalább a szürke parkos.
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout.
Azt a rohadt. Okay, nice.
A deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness.
Test át a barban.
See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit, as they had torches on the walls.
A New York 1930, és ott van a DeLorean, amit a Szabi beízélt. De nem maradjak itt a dolgokról. Kivit banánt is vehetsz. Megevett a 2 banánt, 2 kivit meg a almát. Milyen ez? Indítok egy hívást, aki akar, azt úgy csatlakozni. Az mikor volt? Nem indított. Van, aki kézzelődött szívügyük közben. Olyan közben szoktunk beszélni, hogy nem ismertem magam. Technikai tényleg valamelyik elfogadóan mesélnek, hogy én helyben... Na Tomira akartam jönni. Akkor meg nekem le kell húzni a fejhallgatót, meg akkor meg a másik fülest is benyomni. Banyák, itt vannak!
Jézusom, Szatucsi, bazd. Azt a vahatót.
Mi újság amúgy Szatucsi asszony, nem mondtad? Küldtem valamit, küldtél neki. Oh, van itt dögivel fegyver. Anyád! Hát milyen revi ez? Az tök jó. Vagy ez színező? Még mindig színezel, Szatucsi? Asszony. Helyzetváltozat? Na ne.
How big was his cave?
Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars.
Mi? Ja, tojásfestős. Nekem nem kell, ennyimet ne fest ki, köszi. Na, amúgy meg nem is tudom mit akartam. Amúgy próbálkozok, de nem kell. Ja, nem kellene egyáltalán. De mi újság? Mert én a csoportot csak így nagy szemmel átvizsgálgattam, de így, nem tudom miről maradtam le. Nem tudom miről maradtam le. És mélyen ez a nap, Szatucsi asszony. Nice.
They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
Cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
Jó olyan vagyok. B, S, A. Hát már mennyire vigyem halkap, hát már mennyit levittem belőle. Hát múltkor is levittem egy csomót a hangból. Már csak jó lesz. Kapták. De nem írtam semmit oda, csak sok stressz, semmi érdekes. Meg... Ja, fáj a fejed.
How come you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to two Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No,
Nem olvasod a játékot?
Grey Wolf.
Oh, well, I
Több
pursued him
naivség
into the
volt
cave
annál
of
a
death.
családnál.
Ó.
Na várjunk. Ja, meg a mosógép, meg az ilyenek? Mindig ugyanaz a téma.
Igen, sajnos.
Az kemény, rajzolja seggemre tojást. Én mély szíves kézembe? Nagyon kemény.
melyik szint kéred?
Egyiket se. Nem kell befesteni.
De.
Így igaz. Nem kell. Jaj. Köszi, Szatucsi.
Akkor bazd meg ilyet így, hogy ups, lebuktam.
Ja.
Jézusom. Sírok.
Wow, milyen jó kis cseppkő barlangba tévedtünk. Mindig a szürke farkas után megyünk. Oh.
I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows, and I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me. As his story unfolded in my mind.
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow if the eye had no tears.
He said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something.
Na onnan a picsából lőtt! Hát bezzeg nézek oldalra, meg izére, az sehol senki.
As his story unfolded in my mind.
Utás.
Lövés.
Olyan hamar meghalok. Jó, elbújunk.
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow if the eye had no tears.
He said I was a great warrior, a coyote man.
Kettőt egybe.
Any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes. And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines. They couldn't stop me though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk. I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle.
What? Yeah?
I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever. Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice, overlooking a thundering whitewater river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back. I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo's right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, but I am relating exactly what happened to me. There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady. A steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounding me.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us.
Mi a helyzet?
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them. And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not seen before.
Jó, leszedik a gicsed, de leszakadt egy csont, el kell altatni, majd megint el kell törni, és drótot tesznek bele. Az kemény.
I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me. But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air. Never did find him. And never did collect my goddamn bounty.
Ooh.
Van itt a csapatban. Tudom, hogy nem lesz ma. Pampalinék meg mindjárt elkezdik, majd ezért én megnézem, hol tartok ebben a játékban. Ma akkor lehet, hogy elmegyünk egyet Fortini, csak akkor előtte lesz egy kis szünet, ma akkor bedugom a PS, és akkor megnézem azt a kódot rajta, hogy akkor most mi van, hogy van. Akkor várjál egy picikét, ahhoz süt ki.
Én várok, csak nyugodtan.
Megnézem, hogy hol tartunk, mert én ezt a játékot holnapra ki akarom tolni. Hol van? Már Hörbi falukocsma. Pápám van Hörbi. Élőzik.
Hol?
Döbrönttel szemben papáról. Na mi is ennek a neve? Nem tudom mennyit haladtunk a játékba.
Mannered his income by
reflexes.
At the same time?
Hát kb. Most tartunk a játék felénél. Játék felénél tartunk. Szerintem majd még ha Joke végez, akkor lehet még egy órácskát vagy másfelet beletolok. Aztán lehet, hogy holnap akkor úgy kelek fel, hogy kivigyük a játékot. Utána a Peaky Blinders játékot, amiben belekezdünk, azt akarom befejezni, aztán utána mehet tovább a Witcher 3. Aztán utána majd eldöntjük, hogy mi legyen. Na igen, felénél járunk.
Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
Szerintem 10 epizódos. Most jön a 6.
Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right?
I did my best, sir. We all did.
Ez a kolbász. Megyek izélni. Megyek. Mit mondott? Megyek hova?
Enni.
Nem enni. Megy gyűrűkurát tolni, de most meg elment tekkenezni.
It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one.
Jó, ezt innen folytatjuk majd. Innen folytatjuk majd. Srácok, addig nézzük kolbászt, aztán utána nyomatunk egy kis fortikát, mit szóltok.
Jó.
Mert hónap nem biztos, hogy lesz fortika, mert lehetséges, hogy el leszek ezekkel a játékokkal. Aztán lehetséges, hogy bevezetünk egy Fall Guys-t, mert az már rég volt. Azt ennyi. Kolbászt már benyomtam, itt van a hasamba. Másik fele az ott van még a hűtőbe. Ez jó lesz jövő hétre. Van virslim, sajtos virslim. Meg egy tepertős pogácsa, meg egy sajtos pogácsa. Meg van sajtom. Trapista sajt. Szeletelve. Meg szalámim. Meg vajam. úgyhogy van mit enni. Addig átmegyünk kolbászhoz. Kolbász nem is streamel? What the fuck? Mi történt a kolbásszal? Akkor orkó. Nincs kolbász, akkor megyünk orkóhoz. Most kezdte. Legalább most visszaajándékozom a raidet neki. A srácok, mindjárt jövünk egy kis fortikával. Legyetek jók, orkolján most kezdődik valami műsor. Ja, a Resident Evil 4-et folytatja. Legyetek rosszak. Mindjárt jövünk vissza. 4 óra 20 perc max. Addig is pápá.